Please stand for the processional. Led by Dr. Lisa Shaw, Mace Bearer and Professor of English, and 2025 William E. Gilbert Award winner for Outstanding Teaching. Please remain standing for the national anthem and the invocation. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem and invocation. The national anthem performed by Miss Amanda Gilliand, Instructor of Digital Communications.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The invocation given by Dr. Frank Rogers, Professor of Mathematics and Pastor for New Bethel Church, Baptist Church, Gainesville, Alabama.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, you are the maker and creator of all things. You are the great I am, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Father in heaven, we thank you for this special day, as well as the vision and purpose that has brought us this far. Father, we ask you to bless President Todd Fritch as he embraces the role of President of the University of West Alabama. We thank you for the wisdom and patience that you have already given him, and we ask that you continue to bless him and watch over him. Bless his vision. May it further the innovation, excellence, and growth of the University of West Alabama. In addition, we ask you to bless his family, the students, alumni, faculty, staff, and the entire UWA community. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Welcome and occasion remarks provided by Dr. Tina M. Jones, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs.
Good morning, everyone. It is my distinct honor and privilege as Provost of the University of West Alabama to welcome you to this historic occasion, the investiture of Dr. Todd G. Fritch as the 13th President of the University of West Alabama. Since its founding in 1835, UWA has stood in a place where learning transforms lives and where education serves as both opportunity and responsibility. Today, we gather in that same spirit of purpose and promise, celebrating not only our past, but the exciting future ahead. As Provost, I have had the honor of working alongside dedicated faculty and staff and students who embody the mission of this institution. Each day, it is in that same spirit, that shared sense of commitment, that we now welcome Dr. Fritch to lead us into the next chapter of UWA's history. His vision, his energy, and his dedication to higher education will guide our institution as we continue to serve our students and our community with distinction. At a moment such as this, we're reminded that leadership is not carried alone. It is embraced with the support of family, colleagues, and community. We are honored today by the presence of many who reflect this circle of support. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this time and moment to recognize and thank those special guests. As I name each group, well, I have not asked you to sit down, have I? So you may be seated. Sorry about that. I was on a roll. And it was not in my notes. I'm used to my notes as a professor. So, we will start that over. Again, I would be remiss in not recognizing some special guests in our audience today. First of all, I want to thank the family of friends of Dr. Fritch's, because you sacrifice a lot when you have a president who is part of your family, and we appreciate that sacrifice. So I especially want to thank our First Lady, Miss Jamie Fritch. Please stand and be recognized. She's going to kill me later. And also, son Max and parents Jerry and Sue Fritch. If you will please stand and be recognized. We are so glad to have you part of our university family. We are also honored by the members of our University of West Alabama Board of Trustees, both current and past, because you support us every day with your guidance and also your recognition. So will the Board of Trustees please stand and be recognized? We are also especially glad to see both our President and Provost Emeriti, our most current ones. So Dr. Ken Tucker and Dr. Tim Edwards, will you please stand and be recognized? We are honored by sitting university presidents who have also come on this special occasion and representatives from other institutions as well. So will our president from Jacksonville State University, University of Mobile, University of South Alabama, and University of North Alabama please stand and be recognized? We also have the honor of having Dr. Eric Mackey, our Alabama State Department of Education, who also sits on our board with us today. So Dr. Mackey, will you please stand and be recognized? We also want to honor the elected officials who are here with us. Speaking today, we will have Senator Bobby Singleton, Representative A.J. McCampbell, Sumter County Commission Chair Marcus Campbell, and Mayor James Byrd Dial. And if I have any other elected officials in the audience, I would also ask you to stand at this time. So will you please stand and be recognized? And last of all, thinking of the week that we have just shared together and also of yesterday's remembrance, we are asking that our first responders, our veterans, and our law enforcement please stand and be recognized for your service. We appreciate you. Thank you all for being here and for the role you play at this institution. The final people that we need to recognize are the people who help our students every day. So will our faculty please stand and be recognized at this time? And Cabinet, this is also you. President's Cabinet, please stand. This is a day of celebration, and it's also a day of renewal, a day that honors our history while embracing our future. On behalf of the university community, I welcome you and I invite you to enjoy and celebrating this day of celebration and the leadership of Dr. Todd G. Fritch, who in a moment will take the oath of office as the 13th president of our University of West Alabama. Thank you.
State Song, Alabama, Alabama, performed by Dr. Christopher Schelt, Professor of Music.
Alabama, Alabama, we will be true to thee. From thy southern shore where groweth by the sea thine orange tree, to thy northern vale where floweth deep and blue thy Tennessee. Alabama, Alabama, we will be true to thee. Little, little can I give thee, Alabama, mother mine, but that little hand-brain spirit, all I have and am are thine. Take, oh, take the gift and give it. Take and serve thyself with me. Alabama, Alabama, I will be true to thee.
Greetings to the President, given by campus leaders and state officials. Mr. Philip Martin, Student Government Association.
Good morning. On behalf of the students of the University of West Alabama, I am honored to bring greetings on this momentous day. The students of UWA are the heart of this institution. We come here with dreams, with determination, and with the hope of building brighter futures. Today, we welcome you. We are excited about the vision you bring to the university and opportunities ahead under your guidance. As students, we look forward to working alongside you, Dr. Fritch, sharing our voices, our energy, and our ideas to help strengthen the university we call home. On behalf of the student body, congratulations, and welcome to the University of West Alabama family. We are proud to stand with you today and in the years to come. Thank you.
Dr. Karen Braxton, Faculty Senate President.
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty of the University of West Alabama, it is my honor and privilege to extend warm greetings on this special occasion. Today, as we gather for the investiture of Dr. Todd G. Fritch as the 13th president of the University of West Alabama, we do so with both pride and anticipation. The faculty of UWA are deeply committed to the mission of this institution, teaching, scholarship, and service that empower our students and strengthen our community. We welcome Dr. Fritz's vision and leadership as we continue to prepare our students not only for careers, but for lives of meaning, discovery, and service. Dr. Fritch, please know that the faculty stand ready to support you. We look forward to working in partnership with you as we build upon the traditions of excellence that define our university and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. On this day of celebration, we extend to you both our congratulations and our pledge of collaboration as we move forward together in shaping the future of the University of West Alabama. Thank you.
Mr. Byron Thetford, UWA Alumni Association President.
Greetings and welcome to this momentous occasion. On behalf of the UWA Alumni Association, it is my distinct honor and privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to Dr. Todd G. Fritch. He's the 13th president of our beloved university. We are incredibly excited about the future of our university under his leadership. For nearly 2 centuries, our alumni have cherished the values and traditions of UWA, contributing to the legacy of excellence in countless ways. We are confident that Dr. Fritch will not only uphold these traditions, but inspire new heights of innovation and achievement. Dr. Fritch, as you assume this leadership of UWA, please know that you do so with the encouragement, confidence, and full support of your alumni. We look forward to working with you as you partner and advance our mission of the university, strengthen its traditions, and build its future. On behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations once again, and we eagerly anticipate this exciting journey ahead.
State and local officials. Mayor James Byrd Dial, City of Livingston.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to Livingston today. This occasion of the 13th president of the University of West Alabama, Dr. Fritch, on behalf of myself and the council, welcome everybody. Just Jamie? Thank you. I didn't want to miss her. I want to speak a little bit about what the university means to Livingston and the Black Belt and all. It's more than just our education institution here. We have, the Department of Economic Development and Outreach has been very instrumental in Viva, the largest pellet mill in the world. It'll be online by the end of this month. Very instrumental in getting that here with all they did with the grants and the meetings and the education and the training. University Charter School, what a difference that's made in Sumter County. And I see some of the board members there. It's more than just the institution of higher learning. It is Livingston. It is the economic driver of West Alabama and the Black Belt, and we appreciate that. On a personal note, what it means to me, graduated from LU. I think Joe Reed did too in about 79 or 80. My mother worked here 34 years, retired as Assistant Dean of Education, worked in Dr. Petrinas' office. I see his son Hiram over there. I was fortunate enough to graduate, had some great leadership. If y'all remember the names, Dean Bridges and Dean Homer. I hit some rough times there, but they guided me right on through it. They took care of me. They took care of me, and I appreciate that to this day. My wife, Donna's right here on the second row. She asked me yesterday, she said, have you got your speech ready? I said, no, I'm still working on it. And she said, have you figured out how to use There's Something About This Place? I said, no, but I do now. Thank you for that. There is something special about this place, and we're going to continue to keep it that way. Thank y'all again, Dr. Fritch. Look forward to working with you for a long time. Me too. Thank you. So, may God bless. Have safe travels.
Chairman Marcus Campbell, Sumter County Commission.
Good morning, everyone. Come on, good morning. This is a great day here in Sumter County. When I said doctor, I want you all to say Fritch. Doctor. Fritch. Doctor. Fritch. Doctor. Fritch. First and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity to stand here in front of you all today. And Dr. Fritch, I just personally congratulate you and Mrs. Fritch on becoming the new president of the University of West Alabama. On behalf of all of the citizens here in Sumter County and my commissioners, I see two here today, Commissioner Jones, Commissioner Ezel, in the absence of Commissioner Jackson, Armstead, and Walker, we say thank you for being here in Sumter County. I heard Mayor Dow say it's something about this place, and definitely it is. Sumter County is a great place to live, work, and play. So as you embark on educating our youngsters and our young at hearts to be able to compete in a global market and bring higher education and higher athletics, because I'm an old athlete, we ask you to please call upon us, because we are here to work together, and the only way this university, this county, this state can go forward is by working together. So we know with your exceptional leadership and the vision that you have for the youngsters and the young of heart who come through this university, we say we welcome it. And as we go forward with this important role that you're about to partake in, Dr. Fritz and Lady Fritz, please keep in mind that the Sumter County Commission is here to work with you. So again, thank you. The citizens of Sumter County, thank you. My Board of Commissioners, thank you. Again, keep in mind, as Mayor Dow said, there is something about this place. Again, this is a great place to live, work, hunt, fish, and just love yourself to the fullest. Dr. Fritz, thank you, and go Tigers.
Representative Artis J. McCampbell, Alabama House District 71.
Good morning. I don't know why I always have to follow somebody as dynamic. I always tell them, don't let me follow Bobby Singleton, but now don't let me follow Marcus Campbell either. But I want to, first of all, thank Dr. Fritz and the power behind the throne, Jamie Prince. Thank you all for deciding that there was an opportunity to help an area, to leave the shores of Florida to come to Livingston, Alabama. But I promise you one thing, you will not find a community that will embrace you and love you any more than this community. We are all here ready to follow your leadership, your vision to make the University of West Alabama greater than it already is. You know, we've got 190 years. In that 190 years, we've had 12 presidents. You'll make the 13th. That's an average of 15.3 years of tenure. So if nothing else, we're going to claim you for at least 15 years. And in that 15 years, we expect your vision to take us to heights unseen. So thank you and welcome to West Alabama.
Senator Bobby Singleton, Alabama Senate District 24.
Good morning. Good morning. Dr. Fritch and your beautiful wife, I want to thank you all for accepting this task to come to West Alabama. I refer to the University of West Alabama when I'm in public as the crown jewel of the Black Belt. And when I look at this university and what it brings to the state of Alabama, I want to say to you, Dr. Fritch, that you are the right one. And I remember I got a call from Joseph Brown asking me to come by his office one day in Tuscaloosa and said, I want you to meet the new president. And so we came to Joseph's office, and we sit down in that office, and when I looked in your eyes and I heard you, saw your passion and the spirit that you had for humanity, for other people, and what you believe in, and you told me about your beliefs in community and educating young minds, I said then to Joseph, you got the right one, baby. And Dr. Fritch, today we're entrusting you with the crown jewel of the state of Alabama and West Alabama. And on behalf of the 105 members of the state of Alabama legislature, and those of us with AJ and I who represents this county, we pledge to you 100% of support to give to you to help you fund your dreams and help you with your vision in bringing this institution to higher heights. Thank you very much.
Dr. Stephanie C. Dolan, Alabama Commission on Higher Education.
Good morning. On behalf of the Alabama Commission on Higher Education, it is my honor to bring greetings on this historic occasion as we inaugurate Dr. Todd Fritch as the 13th president of the University of West Alabama. The Alabama Commission on Higher Education has the mission to ensure higher education in Alabama remains accessible, effective, and impactful for all residents. The University of West Alabama has long embodied that mission, delivering academic excellence and creating pathways of opportunity, innovation, and service for students across this region and state. President Fritch, your leadership begins as a pivotal time in higher education. We are confident that under your vision, the University of West Alabama will continue to advance student success, strengthen workforce development, and serve as a powerful catalyst of progress for West Alabama and beyond. Congratulations and welcome to this new chapter of leadership.
Reflections on the President's Career and Leadership. Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Amy Jones, introducing Ms. Terry Clark.
It is my honor to welcome and introduce Terry L. Clark, the founder and principal consultant of T. Clark Workforce Solutions, which she established in 2021. She has more than 20 years of experience serving as Dean of Lifelong Learning, Workforce Development, Adult Education, and Economic Development at higher education institutions in Florida and Mississippi. Her experience includes managing divisions within adult, career, and technical education, English as a second language, integrated education training, industry certifications, work-based learning, apprenticeships, and corporate training. Additionally, she has extensive experience writing, administering, and overseeing state and federal grants. Today, we look forward to hearing what she has to say about our new president.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Jones. Good morning. It is truly an honor to be here today. This is such a special day for you all, the University of West Alabama, this community, faculty, staff, and students. It's a pretty big day for you too, boss. There's truly nowhere else I'd rather be, and I did leave the beaches of Florida. But before we get to Dr. Fritch, can we talk about me for a little bit? Okay. For the first 40-ish years of my life, I lived in Hattiesburg, 2 hours from here. You see, Livingston and Hattiesburg has a lot of similarities. Wonderful people, fantastic universities, and a community where we take pride in who we are and the opportunities we have to offer. You see, I was raised with that delightful Southern charm of yes, ma'am, no, sir, please and thank you, and you leave things better than you found them. That simple stage has influenced so many areas of my life. So let's fast forward to when I met Dr. Fritch. It was in the spring of 2020. Go back with me. You remember we all went on spring break, and then we had an extra spring break, and it was like, what in the world? The world's shutting down? Okay. Well, prior to that time, Dr. Fritch became Executive Vice President at State College of Florida. He immediately saw opportunities to realign academics, with one area to truly advance workforce development. He saw workforce development as a feeder pipeline into the institution. Dr. Fritch had already built out most of his leadership team. Some of them are here with us today. But wait, he needed a dean of workforce development. I'm in Mississippi. You see, I was simply just that last spoke in his wheel, in his leadership wheel that his team that he put together to implement his strategic plan. Now, it was early 2020, and my family in South Mississippi thought I was crazy for taking a chance on Dr. Fritch, but my husband and I, we relocated from Hattiesburg to Bradenton, Florida, where I got the privilege of working under his direct leadership at State College of Florida. I'm here to tell you that was one of the best decisions of my career to date. While the work was not easy, he was ready to get things done. He found great people to stand alongside him to get things done. Throughout my first year at State College of Florida, when the world was in utter chaos, Dr. Fritch was working tirelessly. As a newcomer, I didn't know what to expect, but what I witnessed was leadership grit. He found ways for us to adapt our class offerings. He found ways for clinical students to resume, but most importantly, he provided that reassurance to students, to faculty, to staff, that we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this stronger and together. You see, grit has stamina. Day in and day out, he was grit in action. In my world, we were quickly confronted with industry needs. Our healthcare partners they needed trainings that we had never offered before. The local manufacturers, they were having to hire people with zero manufacturing skills, and they were looking to us, the community college, to help. You know what he did? He rolled up his sleeves and he said, we'll be there. We will find solutions. He was right there supporting us and guiding us as we implemented those solutions. You see, he knew the economy needed us. He knew that community needed us, and he was determined to meet those needs. Grit. Grit is sticking to your mission, day in, day out, every week, every month. Grit is really working hard to make sure your future is, your reality is a better future. We didn't stop. Over the next few years, we launched so many innovative programs. We started a statewide consortium with 10 other colleges. We provided on-site training at business and industry. We offered programs in dual languages. And then we implemented summer learning activities for our children. But that was just in my area of workforce development. Simultaneously, he was doing all those other things across campus, in academics, in the collegiate school, in fine arts. You see, he just kept going. But it didn't stop on campus. Dr. Fritch's commitment extended to the community. He played active roles in local boards, seeking opportunities to enhance our community, from early childhood, community foundations, the YMCA, fine arts. Just thinking about it kind of makes me exhausted. But you know what? He was a pivotal change maker in our community. You see, let's go back to grit. Grit is living your life like a marathon, not a sprint. And as someone who's ran a few marathons in her days, not all miles are easy miles. And Dr. Fritch didn't have to go that extra mile to transform our community, but he did. So throughout his leadership, when I got to serve under him, he transformed our institution. Faculty hear that. He transformed our institution. Enrollments increased. Revenue increased. Our campus culture was improved. People started thinking about us as their first choice for the institution. First choice in lifelong learning. First choice for workforce development. You see, grit is having passion and determination for very long-term goals. And Dr. Fritch's grit, it just kept cultivating our change in our institution. I tell you all these stories and these statements about leadership grit to connect back to you to the statement I said previously. Leave things better than you found them. I witnessed that with Dr. Fritch as he embodied that every day at State College of Florida. Knowing him, he probably didn't even realize the impact he was making, not only to our college, but to our community. To Dr. Fritch, it's just simply his grit. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Grit matters. It's who he is. Grit matters. Grit in leadership matters. Talent doesn't make you gritty. There are a lot of talented leaders who don't have grit. To Dr. Fritch's direct reports, he's gritty. His grit, his leadership grit of passion and determination will make you work the hardest you've ever worked, but in return, achieve some of your highest goals. Just don't say the gal from Mississippi didn't warn you, okay? So I'll leave you with this. When Dr. Fritch and Jamie announced that they were coming to UWA, I kind of poked my chest out. And I smiled and I said, he's not ever going to find any nicer people, along with some incredible Southern hospitality. And my husband and I have witnessed that over the past 2 days, so thank you for that. But can I challenge you something, UWA? 2 things. Trust his leadership grit. I assure you that every day when he wakes up and he laces up his shoes, he's going to lace them up for the grit marathon. So I challenge you to find your passion and your determination to walk alongside him. And then number 2, leave it better than you found it. Whether he stays 15 years or 55 years, his goal is to leave this institution better than he found it. So I ask you, as his coworkers, as his team, look at your area. How can you leave your area better than you found it? Dr. Fritch, or should I say President Fritch? There is no one better suited for this role, no one. I know that you will leave this place better than you found it. I saw it in my own world. I'm so incredibly proud of him and Jamie, and I wish them so many wonderful years at the University of West Alabama. May God bless you in this wonderful institution.
Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Dr. B.J. Kimbrough, introducing Ms. Heather Shehorn.
Good morning. It is my honor to introduce Ms. Heather Shehorn. Heather has extensive experience in higher education, currently serving as the Dean of Academic Success at the State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota, since May 2008. Throughout her tenure, Heather has held various leadership roles, including Assistant Dean for Early College Programs and Institutional Effectiveness, and has contributed significantly to the Student Support Services and academic programs. Previously, Heather worked at the University of South Florida from October 2002 to 2008 in multiple capacities, including Coordinator of Academic Support and Counselor. Heather is pursuing a PhD in Leadership Studies from the University of the Cumberlands, with research focused on guided pathways and institutional leadership. She is recognized for her strategic vision, collaborative leadership, and data-informed decision-making, contributing to innovation and excellence across the higher education landscape. I present to you Ms. Heather Shehorn.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. To the Inauguration Committee, this is a big feat. The last few days have been absolutely wonderful, so thank you for inviting me into your world. Thank you to the University of West Alabama community, leadership within the community, faculty, staff, and most importantly, students for allowing me to be here. But most importantly, to Dr. Fritch and Mrs. Fritch. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this milestone moment in your career. So Dr. Fritch called me up several months ago and said, "Would you be willing to say a few words at my inauguration?" I was speechless. He asked if I was still on the phone. And I said, "Oh, absolutely, sir. What an incredible honor. What an honor to stand before you here to talk about the wonderful things about Dr. Fritch. And what a great opportunity to tell you a few stories because I have the mic. Don't worry, I know why I'm here, sir. You see, I'm here as a direct report to tell you about my experiences with Dr. Fritch and why he is the right one to lead the University of West Alabama at this point in time. But I'd like to tell you a little bit about his roots. You see, he grew up in Michigan. So folks from Michigan, much like my husband, they put their hand up. This is a form of respect, apparently. And then they point to where they're from. And I've asked several Michiganders, how does this work? Put the hand up and then you give a region. So he was from this area. All right. Dr. Fritch, it's no surprise, liked to play in the dirt as a kid. And he liked to dig up worms. But then he soon learned that he could sell these worms to the local tackle and bait shop. Right? This gives you a little bit of insight of how he leads through resourcefulness, innovation, and keeping his eye on opportunity. So fast forward, he went on to education as a first-generation college student. The hand comes back up. This time he went to the tippity top of Michigan, known as the Upper Peninsula, in the Sault Ste. Marie at Lake Superior State University. This is an absolutely gorgeous institution, much similarly to this one. It sits on Lake Superior, and Lake Superior divides the United States to Canada. I have to tell you, I've visited there several times, and it is absolutely gorgeous in the summer. The winters are brutal. So why do I tell you about this? Well, for students, he was a resident assistant. So guess what? He knows all about student success. He knows about student programming. And he gets a 3 a.m. fire alarm. Leadership and training, yet again. He transitioned to Baylor University, which he represents in his gown today. And at Baylor, he earned a PhD in geology. From there, his career took him to Northeastern University, to the American College of Greece, and off to Shorelight Consulting, all adding layers to his leadership. It's at State College of Florida did our paths cross. You see, at SCF, we were seeking an executive vice president and provost who could drive academic excellence, strengthen student success, and foster inclusivity. We also needed a leader who had a strong command of finances. As we know, it's not always a sunny day on the budget forecast. Sir, we needed you, boots on the ground. With that, he built relationships at the state level, leveraged funding, as Terry mentioned, diversified funding sources, and allowed our college to continue to support its people. He led with steadiness, clarity, creativity in the face of many challenges. You heard Terry talk about the land of COVID. He also developed many plans to put us through some difficult times with hurricane seasons. And one of our campuses was directly impacted under his leadership and really took care of all of the people as we navigated those difficult times. So as a direct report, so for those of you who directly report to him, listen to me carefully. I've never worked so hard in my life just as Terry mentioned, as I did under his leadership. He sets the bar high. Don't forget that. Because of him, I pushed myself harder than I ever thought I could. I achieved more under his direction. You know why? Because he believed in me. And I never wanted to let him down. You see, as a dean for academic success, he put me in charge of overseeing our Guided Pathways initiative. I'm a project lead. I work with over 50 faculty and staff to reimagine what our institution can look like, from onboarding to the student experience to graduation to landing a career in their disciplines. That's tough work. For those of you, I spoke with Dr. Jones last night, and she explained that you just went through reviewing all of your general core, college by college, and looking at how you could bring that all together and building those curriculum maps that are streamlined for students. That's hard work. Continue that hard work, because Dr. Fritch will believe in you. So, you heard Terry mention his grit. He is truly a transformational leader. The theme of the inauguration is bridging tradition, igniting transformation. For those of you who didn't quite look at the invitation that closely, bridging tradition, igniting transformation. It's what Dr. Fritch does best. He honors this incredible tradition in history that you've created over the 100+ years, and he will guide you towards transforming it. Now, Dr. Fritch and Ms. Fritch would not be here if they didn't believe in the strength that this institution already has. So with that, know that he would not want to lead any other way than to empower each and every one of you. Oh, for those of you who've gotten to know him and those who have not, a little fun fact, he has exceptionally high intelligence. He already sees every moving part of this institution. That's why he chose to come to the University of West Alabama. He knows how each piece of this institution can positively impact student success. Oh, and one other thing, he has an amazing, remarkable memory. Another fun fact. I was in his office one day and he said, "Sir, how do you do this?" Do you remember this conversation? How do you do this? And he smiled, much like he is right now, and he shrugged his shoulders. He said, "I can just see it." That's quite impressive, but quite intimidating as well, sir. Okay. So what does this all mean for the University of West Alabama? Well, he will believe in you and the incredible work that you do to support student success. He will see your strengths, and he will align them to the work ahead and encourage you to be the very best version of yourself. And here's the catch. You're going to want to rise to this occasion because he genuinely believes in you. Truly a hallmark of transformational leadership. So several of my colleagues from State College of Florida are here today. That should be a tribute to what type of leader Dr. Fritch is. We're about 10 and a half hours away from here. So I have a couple of trade secrets, and for some of us, it took a while to figure these out, but I'm going to give you the playbook. You ready? First, he will be your biggest supporter. Do not confuse this with low expectations. Second, transformation takes time. Embrace the journey. 3, this one's really important, so listen carefully. This man has exceptional integrity. You must have accountability, ownership, and responsibility at your core. So let's talk about that for just a second. Ownership. Great example. We're human, right? He gets that we're human. And humans make mistakes. It's how you handle the next part. Do you push it under a rug? Or do you take ownership for that mistake, recognize where it's from, the folks that are impacted, fix it, apologize, and never make that mistake again? He has high integrity, and he wants you to as well. Lastly, give him credit. Give him credit. He won't ask for it. He will not ask for the credit. But you will know when Dr. Fritch deserves it. Don't be shy about acknowledging how he has helped support you and your students in success here at this institution. And you know, when you give credit where credit is due, it builds trust, and it also builds a stronger community. So speaking of which, find your something. It's all over your website. And as I was walking on campus throughout the last few days, you have these beautiful banners of find your something. There's something special about this place. Find your something. That message is so relevant today because under Dr. Fritch's leadership, the University of West Alabama has something, right? To grow, to evolve, and to shine together. So celebrate those little wins and those big victories. That's your something. Strive together for those shared goals and ignite the transformation. In closing, Dr. Fritch came to me a while back and said, I think I'm ready to be a president. And I thought to myself, sir, you've been ready all along. Out loud, I said, I look forward to being one of the first to call you President Fritch. So today, I stand here before you, this incredible community, and I'm honored to keep that promise, sir. Congratulations, President Todd G. Fritch. Thank you.
Remarks and presidential oath given by University Board of Trustees President, Mr. Joseph Brown.
That's me, I wasn't ready. So I'll tell you what a great day it is. It is an honor to be here. And I'm gonna jump off script a little bit. It's an honor to have these elected officials here on this stage supporting this effort. I truly appreciate it. You know, when we went on this journey looking for a president, it was interesting because we've always had Ken Tucker, who's done a great job. And the community didn't want to really change. And we said, we're going to put out some big ideas. We're going to shoot really high. And I'm so proud of this Board of Trustees for supporting me. So proud of Hal Bloom for nominating me to lead this effort to search for a new president. And we formed this committee. And it was interesting. We put together a committee of trustees. We put a committee together of faculty here, the staff, SGA president, and we went into a dungeon. We hid ourselves. And we put the work in. We hired a company called Anthem with Scott and Michael, and they brought back some of the most qualified people that you'll ever meet. We had 23 high qualified individuals who wanted to come to this community to lead this college. We narrowed it down to 10 to interview. Out of those 10 that we had a chance to interview, I'm telling you, they could have led any university in this country. It was mind-boggling, the quality that we received. What blew my mind about Dr. Fritch, and the committee will remember this, we narrowed it down to 3. We went under NDA. Everybody know, first thing I always say, we're under NDA. And so we snuck those 3 families into town. And we interviewed them here on campus. And we uniquely brought them in during the time that it was Parent Week, so they can blend in and learn about the community. And what was so interesting when we interviewed the 3 families was Jamie. We were over near the old bridge, and Dr. Fritch came in to have his interview. They showed up about 15 minutes early, right? And it was unique and it was very different, and all the committee members paid attention to it. He showed up to the interview with his wife. And it just, okay, this is different, right? And you could tell that they were a team. You can tell that they were committed to the success of whatever they was embarking on. We had a chance to interview Dr. Fritch, and I mean, he blew our mind. He did a great job. He brought a package together, was about the size of Moby Dick book, right? And we were so impressed with everything about him. But what I was really, really impressed with was that in the process of Jamie leaving and Todd being interviewed, Jamie rolled her hair up in a bun. You remember that committee? She rolled her hair up in a bun and she slipped on her sneakers, right? And so one of the things that we were doing with each group that we interviewed is we interviewed them and then we took the individual and their spouse out to dinner the night after. And when we got through interviewing Todd, we went out to dinner, and I asked Jamie, I said, hey, what do you think? She was able to name every building on campus and the improvements that she thought need to be done. I said, wow. I said, wow. And while we were at dinner, it really impressed me what Todd said. He said, hey, I know I'm going to be successful here. I know I'm the best candidate. And I said, why do you say it so confidently? He said, because of Jamie. And he called her his first lady before he got hired. I was totally impressed. I was totally impressed. My job today was not to tell a story, but my job was supposed to be the boring part, that we stand up here and we do the oath. I had notes, and I tell you, we got a great team here at UWA. Because I can't see well, and they all brought glasses for me. I got glasses. And I got a big speech down here at the bottom with many pages that we're not going to do. So you can tell Jody Wise was on the committee. We had a committee of individuals who came together in support of this effort. We put a really, really high bar in place when we did this search. We spent 10 months, hear me, We spent 10 months, and I think my boss is in the room. I didn't spend 10 months from Alabama Power. We spent 10 months going through 23 top candidates. And one candidate just completely rose to the top. I'll never forget the day that the board approved me making an offer to Dr. Fritch. I called him on a Saturday morning in the fall of last year. And he was doing his past favorite thing. He was watching the Michigan Wolverines play. And Jamie was doing her past favorite thing. She was watching the Ohio State Buckeyes play. And I called Dr. Fritch and I said, I'm very interested in offering you the job. And he's a hell of a negotiator. We started at 11, right when the game started, 11:30. We talked on the phone from 11:30, then it went into the afternoon. It was 3 o'clock. My second game, Alabama was playing. We went into the late evening. We worked the deal about 9 o'clock that night. And I said to Todd, I said, let me tell you what took you really over the top. And he chuckled. He said, Jamie. What a couple. We didn't hire a president. We hired a couple who are committed to the success not only of this university, but committed to the success of this community. 3 months ago, and everything all your friends said about you is true. My schedule, I work for Alabama Power. My schedule have more UWA on it than Alabama Power. We have a set meeting every week at 8:30 on Monday. And it goes from 8:30 to when I gotta say, Todd, I gotta go, right? He's got so many great ideas. And his ideas just don't come from an idealistic view. He comes with a strategy. Let's look at this and let's plan this way. And each time I hang up, I feel like, hell, who works for who? Sorry about that. So we sat down and we were talking about 3 months ago, and he called me up and he said, and I didn't know this. He said, Joseph, you won't believe this. I said, what's going on, Todd? He says, Jamie just did something just blows my mind. I said, what is it? Jamie, I did not know, used to be the director of the YMCA in Florida. And I've always talked about building community and inviting the community on campus. It's important to me. And he said, she just worked a deal with the YMCA in Tuscaloosa, and they're going to allow her to have a summer camp on campus this year. I'm like, what? No. Yes. That's what we have. We have people who really, really, really care. And I am so, so excited about this opportunity. I'll be remiss without saying to our Board of Trustees, thank you for having the confidence in me. Thank you for allowing me to lead this effort. We made the right choice. And I appreciate everything this Board of Trustees do. They work tireless behind the scene, and so please give them a round of applause. All right, so I'm going to do the boring stuff now. So it is an honor of mine. I'm going to try not to get sad because this guy has become a friend of mine. It is a true honor of mine to administer the presidential oath to Todd G. Fritch. Will you stand up?
Mr. Joseph Brown, assisted by Dr. Tina Jones and Mr. Philip Martin, will now present the presidential robe and medallion and administer the oath of office.
It's not Michigan colors, folks. You ready? As the duly selected 13th president of the University of West Alabama, you are about to take the oath of office. This oath affirms your commitment to uphold the mission, values, governing standards of the university, the Constitution and laws of the United States and the state of Alabama, and the policy of the Board of Trustees. Please raise your right hand.
As usual, I'm out ahead of you.
Repeat after me. I, Todd G. Fritch,
I, Todd G. Fritch,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Alabama,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Alabama,
that I will faithfully uphold
I will faithfully uphold
the policies and bylaws of the Board of Trustees of the University of West Alabama,
the policies and bylaws of the Board of Trustees of the University of West Alabama,
and that I will, to the best of my ability,
and I will, to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties of President of the University of West Alabama.
discharge the duties as President of the University of West Alabama.
I pledge to safeguard academic freedom and integrity,
I pledge to safeguard academic freedom and integrity,
to champion student success and well-being,
to champion student success and well-being,
to support faculty, staff, and teaching, scholarship, and service,
to support faculty and staff in teaching, scholarship, and service,
to steward the university's resource responsibly and transparently,
to steward the university's resources responsibly and transparently,
to foster innovation, partnerships, and economic and community development,
to foster innovations, partnerships, and economic and workforce
economic development.
economic development. Smaller bites.
For the Black Belt region
For the Black Belt region
and beyond.
and beyond.
And to uphold the honor and reputation of this university,
And to uphold the honor and reputation of this university.
and taking this oath,
In taking this oath,
I accept the trust placed in me
I accept the trust placed in me
by the Board of Trustees,
by the Board of Trustees,
students, alumni, faculty, and staff,
students, alumni, faculty, and staff,
and the partners of our community.
and the partners of our community.
I would lead with humility,
I will lead with humility,
courage, and accountability
courage, and accountability
for the good of the University of West Alabama.
for the good of the University of West Alabama.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please help me welcome the 13th president of the University of West Alabama, Dr. Todd.
The inaugural address of Dr. Todd Fritch, President of the University of West Alabama.
Welcome. You heard a lot of incredible words this morning. I'm not sure who they were trying to describe, but you are stuck with me for the next few minutes, so I'll do my best to try to reflect all that has just been said. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and esteemed guests, thank you all so very much for being here today. I am deeply honored and truly humbled to stand before you as the 13th president of the University of West Alabama. I am grateful to our Board of Trustees, to each of you here with us today, and to this vibrant community for entrusting me with the leadership of this remarkable institution. There are so many people I want to thank this morning, and countless more that have sacrificed, supported, and guided me throughout my career and my life, many of whom who could not be here with us today. I deeply appreciate each of their contributions, which have collectively contributed to me being here in front of you today. To start, I would like to thank the Inauguration Committee for their tireless efforts in planning this entire week of activities, along with this ceremony today. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of your efforts to make this week incredible for our university. Special thank you to Dr. Tina Jones, who chaired this committee. Thank you for leading this team, herding all those cats, and for making this day possible. It means the world. Dr. Ken Tucker, committed leader of this institution for 10 years. I salute you for the vision you brought to UWA when named president in 2015. I thank you for your unwavering and continuing support through this transition, enabling us to continue UWA's successful trajectory. I thank all of those who spoke earlier today on this platform and who represent widespread academic, community, personal, and political support for our university and for higher education. I would like to especially thank Terry Clark and Heather Shehorn for sharing all of my secrets. You have been two of the most important and influential colleagues of my professional career. Your generosity of spirit, intelligence, integrity, and leadership serve as a role model for all of us. I am proud to call you both friends. Mr. Joseph Brown, I could not ask for a better chair of our Board of Trustees. Your commitment to the success of the university, our Board of Trustees, and my presidency are truly remarkable and deeply appreciated. I look forward to working beside you and our entire Board of Trustees for many years to come. As you heard earlier, I am blessed to have a few family members here with us today. Mom and Dad, you always supported me in whatever I chose to do. From that first business when I was 8 years old digging worms, to today achieving my lifelong career dream of becoming a university president. Your guidance has been invaluable and your love unending. I could not be prouder to be your son, and I hope I've made you equally proud to be my parents. Thank you for being here for this incredibly special day and all that you have done for me throughout my 53 years on this earth. I love you both very much. I knew this was going to happen. As many of you know, I am blessed to have two stepsons in my life. Thank you, Jamie. Our youngest, Jackson, is still back in Florida, finishing his senior year of high school, so he could not be here with us today. But our oldest, Max, he is here with us today and is also a freshman here at UWA. Max, you've brought so much joy, fun, and laughter into my life. I am thrilled that you are here and that you chose to join the UWA family. I love you very much. All right, here's the tough one. And last, but certainly not least,
As you've heard so much about today, our First Lady and my amazing wife, just Jamie. The inside joke is every time we refer to her as First Lady, she comes back with, "I'm just Jamie." You are my partner, advisor, cheerleader, and best friend. I cannot thank you enough for all that you do for me and for us. You've all heard the old adage, behind every good man is a great woman. It could not be truer. Jamie, you are truly a great woman. I'm blessed to be your husband. Thank you. I love you very, very much. As I step into this role with a profound respect for the history and legacy of our amazing university, a legacy built on the dreams, aspirations, and achievements of all of those who have come before us. Our foundation is strong, rooted in a commitment to excellence, to service, and to the transformative power of education. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Together, we will carry our legacy forward, open new doors for future generations of students, and together, we are bridging traditions and igniting transformation. We began in 1835 as Livingston Female Academy, one of the earliest institutions in Alabama dedicated to women's education. After challenges during the Civil War, the school was revitalized under the leadership of reformer Julia Tutwiler in the late 19th century. She secured the first state funding for women's education in the state of Alabama, expanded teacher training, and left a lasting mark on our institution. In 1929, the school became Livingston State Teachers College, emphasizing teacher education, and in 1957, it was renamed Livingston State College to reflect a broader liberal arts mission. In 1967, the legislature established the institution as Livingston University with its own board of trustees, and finally, in 1995, the institution adopted its current name, the University of West Alabama, to represent its regional scope. The University of West Alabama has always been a place where people can find their purpose, pursue their passions, and realize their full potential. We are here to challenge, support, and prepare our students, not only for successful careers, but also for meaningful lives. This mission, at its core, is what drives us and unites us, from the classrooms and research labs to every corner of our campus. Our mission is to deliver innovative, accessible, and affordable education that fosters profound student experiences, cultivates personal growth and professional success, and builds an engaged community of learners committed to lifelong learning, meaningful impact, and embracing the unique opportunities of our region. And our vision is clear: to be an innovative and transformative leader in rural, regional, public higher education by empowering students, enriching communities, and advancing knowledge. Today, we stand on the brink of extraordinary opportunities. The world is changing rapidly, and with these changes come new ways to serve our students and our community. As a university, we must be nimble and innovative, embracing the technological advancements that define this era while never losing sight of the timeless values that ground us. We must work to foster a learning environment that nurtures creativity, critical thinking, and most importantly, resilience. By equipping our students with these skills, we prepare them to be leaders, problem solvers, and global citizens in an increasingly interconnected world. To quote former President John F. Kennedy, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." To our faculty and staff, I am truly inspired by your commitment and the passion you bring to your work each and every day. You are the backbone of this university, and together we will continue to foster an academic culture that attracts and retains top talent, supports scholarship, research, and creativity, and encourages collaboration. I pledge to support you, to listen to your ideas and insights, and to ensure that your work continues to shape the lives of our students for many years to come. To our students, you are the very heart and soul of UWA. Every decision we make, every program we develop, and every single resource we invest is done with your success in mind. You are our purpose and our legacy. I urge you to be bold, to ask questions, and to seek out knowledge that can drive positive change in your lives and in the lives of the people around you. This is your time to explore, to take risks, and to grow. And we are here to support you every single step along the way. William Butler said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Together, we are igniting transformation." To our alumni and the wider UWA family, we are grateful for your enduring support and your pride in this institution. You are vital to the future of UWA, and I invite you to continue to engage with all of us, to give back to the university, and to help us pave the way for a brighter future for our students. We are all in this together, and your involvement strengthens our community in ways that cannot be measured. UWA has extraordinary momentum. We are operating from a position of strength with outstanding students, faculty and staff, and a community that truly believes in this university. As president, I will do my best to lead with candor, clarity, and collaboration. You can expect me to honor what has brought us to this point while setting bold, confident course for UWA's future, bridging tradition and igniting transformation. I will stay open and transparent throughout this journey and ask the same in return. We will be strategic, thoughtful, and true to who we are, a rural, regional, public university. We will be data-informed as we take calculated risks to support our future growth while ensuring a more durable and sustainable future for our university. We will always look for ways to compete and win, especially when we are recruiting and retaining talented faculty, staff, students, and student athletes. This is not about change for the sake of change, but about challenging what's possible and accelerating our pursuit of excellence. Remember, everything matters. We will take pride in excellence, and together, we will position UWA as one of the most relevant rural, regional public universities in the country. As Aristotle once said, excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. UWA is a unique and incredible institution with even greater potential ahead. My experiences reinforced a core belief: academics, scholarship and research, and athletics can and should thrive together. And when they do, the whole university rises. I have always believed that putting people first, especially our students, drives everything else that we do. And at the end of the day, UWA must deliver the most relevant, high-impact education and experiences on campus and online for our students that we possibly can. The size, scale, strengths, and location of our university make this possible and are all part of this remarkable opportunity. As we look to the future, let us remember that we are not just individuals, we are a community. We are part of something much larger than ourselves, and our collective efforts will determine the impact we leave on the world. The challenges ahead are real, but they are also exciting opportunities for growth, and I have no doubt that we will meet them with courage, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to our mission. Together, let us continue to strive for excellence, embrace innovation, and champion the values of collaboration, integrity, excellence, and service that define us. I am honored to walk this path with you. I am filled with hope for all that we will achieve in the many years to come. Thank you once again for this profound honor, and let's make history together. Go Tigers.
Closing remarks given by Dr. Tina Jones.
And I'll try to give us the right directions this time. As we bring this investiture ceremony to a close, thank you for being part of this historic day at the University of West Alabama. Today we have celebrated tradition and continuity, and we have embraced renewal. As Dr. Fritch said, since 1835, this institution has remained steadfast in its mission to educate, to serve, and to inspire. And now, since I am a professor, I have a question for you, because the next line actually told me to say this. What number president is Dr. Fritch?
All right, very good.
Everybody was listening. So we are grateful for all of you who took part, and we're reminded that we thank Dr. Fritch for bridging time, our past, our present, and future. Julia Tutwiler, the first president, had one rule: to just do right. And we thank you for just doing right. We also, Heather and Terry, our president's cabinet, can attest, we have been given our oars of ownership, accountability, and responsibility. And as leaders here, and as our faculty and staff, and our students, we are ready to take those oars and paddle with you today. We are grateful for everything that everyone has done this week, and to the Inauguration Committee, thank you for your hard work in putting all of this together, and I appreciate the extra hours that you have done to make this happen. We are so happy. We hope you, as visitors, know the entire Fritch family, Dr. Fritch's guests, Terry and Heather, you are now part of our UWA family, and we expect you to come back again and again. Because just as he learned when he was digging those worms, once the dirt, and particularly the black belt dirt, gets in your skin, you are never the same again. There is something special about the people who live here, and the people who work here, and the people who love here. With pride in our past and hope for our future, we officially conclude this investiture ceremony. We will leave by singing the alma mater and the benediction, and then we will invite you all to celebrate once again with us and honor Dr. Fritch, his family, and the University of West Alabama at a reception at Brock Y. Hall. Thank you again for being here.
Please join in the alma mater, led by Dr. Christopher Schelt.
Oh
benediction offered by Dr. Frank Rogers.
Let us bow our head for a moment of prayer. Father, once again, we ask you to bless President Todd Fritch, his wife, his family, the University of West Alabama, and everyone here. As we move forward, we pray that you order our steps in your word and guide us on the path of hope, faith, and love. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, and God bless you.